Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about planners again. The first thing that I want to say is you'll have to excuse me. I have been sick for the past few days, so I probably sound like Kathleen Turner at this point. Yeah, I've been under the weather, haven't felt much like posting or recording or anything, so went to the doctor, got a Z-Pack. You know, I'm doing better. Just in time for the Texas freeze that we're currently experiencing. So the weather has been kind of crazy. It's really cold here in Texas. We're not equipped. I know that some of you people in the northern states are probably like, you know, 15 degrees, you pansies. It's not that big of a deal. But we're just not equipped for weather like that. So it's kind of like crazy whenever it does happen. In my last video, you might have heard me say something about my 2024 lineup and how I was going to be using a inbox notebook, which was the Pocket Wickstrom notebook, and I have since misplaced it. I have no clue what happened to it. I don't know where I left it. I don't know. I'm really thinking I might have left it at the grocery store when I was kind of checking off some things off my grocery list, but I don't know. Thankfully, it didn't have anything really sensitive or important in there. It was just, like I said, notes. It was an inbox. It wasn't a big deal. So I have since moved back into my Passport traveler's notebook, and let me tell you, I have no clue why I left. I have no clue why I thought that I didn't need it anymore, or why I needed to use a bigger size for everything this year. I stayed primarily in a Passport and pocket size the majority of 2023 last year because I was having a hard time finding something that worked, and the rings and Passport planner type of thing really seemed to work for me. It offered a lot of balance, but I was like, you know what? I need to have a bigger planner this year. I like to write more. I don't know what I was thinking. I miss the Passport size. I miss it as my on the go, and here I am. So in an effort to not try to buy a ton of stuff, and the funny thing is I did purchase a Nulty, I think it was like an 1180. I ordered it like the end of December, and we're now currently at January 14th at the time of the filming of this video, but I still haven't got it yet. I know that they quoted me probably either this week or next. So I was like, you know what? I have this notebook coming in. I already have a Passport planner from Sterling Ink. I already have a ton of Passport inserts. I even had a couple of DIY inserts that I made myself. And I was like, let's just use it. Let's just use what we have before we go crazy and buy something else. But honestly, I purchased so many different sizes this last year that there really should be no need for me to buy anything else. But I've moved back into Passport, as I've said, and I've had so much fun setting this back up. I just really missed it, I guess. I liked the portability of it. I love the small little squishy covers that I have for it. I do have several of those. I have Moterms, I have Midori, Traveler's Notebook. I have several off-name brands, you know, that were from Amazon, but I love them all the same. And okay, I have options. So the first things first is this is a Moterm cover. It is a Traveler's Notebook companion in the Passport size. It is in the black pebble leather. Super, super squishy. I love it a lot. It's kind of chunky. Love that too. It does come with the back pocket here where you can put cash or whatever the hell you feel like it, notes, whatever. It does have a zipper pocket here. And I do have a charm that I think my mom gave me this, and I couldn't say where she purchased it from, but she's like, oh, my death metal child would love this, so she gave it to me. In fact, she gave me a whole bunch of these sterling silver charms because there was like cats and skulls, and she was going to give them to me on a charm bracelet. So anyways, I kept a couple of them, and I just repurposed them for something else. So there's a couple little cards in here, a picture of my grandbaby. There's some stickers, some tabs from Shine Sticker Studio, some vertical and horizontal monthly Hobonichi stickers from Randy.Plans. These are from Mandy Lynn Plans. These are days of the week, which I have been using. This is just a zipper pocket, and it has the zipper pouch here. It just has some stamps and some more stickers from Randy.Plans. It also has a pocket here in the back. This is why I like this one more than the off-brand, because it has this spot here where you could tuck in some things. And right now I just have some coupons for diapers, apparently. We do purchase them for my grandbaby whenever she's here. So just a couple bucks in cash, my Hobonichi stencil, and apparently I'm knocking this sticky note off. A card from Wise Minerva Studio, And on this side, you do have the option to put a couple cards in here, but I rarely ever use it. I know that some people like to use the passport size as a wallet. I don't need to do that. I have a wallet. It's very small, slim, and I don't need to put it in here. This is the Midori canvas zipper pouch. I just added a skull and crossbones patch. I think I see a theme going on here. Okay. Probably see quite a few things like that in here. What I like about this is that it has a little zipper pouch here. You can put whatever you want in it. Sometimes I used to put change in here, so anytime that I would get change, I would stick it in here. Otherwise, it just ends up at the bottom of my purse for like days on end before I make it to a change jar. Or it ends up in my Jeep and I never take it out until it's like time to clean out the car. But I do have these stickers that I made from the Coffee Monsters Co. These were a freebie that she included for the 2024 year in their monthly calendars. So I do have those, and I'll show you where I have that here in a minute. This is one of the DIY inserts that I have, and I'll kind of just explain what I did here. This was a rub-on sticker from Michael's, I believe. So I just put January on here because he had like a 5 head. So I wanted to just put like January through whatever for archiving purposes. So however long I use this insert is what, you know, I'll put on there. But January to, let's just say August. There's plenty of room right there. Anyways, sorry. I'm about to cough because, you know, I'm still sick. But so I think laughing is probably a bad idea. But we'll continue. This is just a DIY insert that I made. What I did was I actually butchered an old sterling ink passport notebook. And it's funny because I actually got rid of some brand new passport notebooks that I purchased from Sterling Ink. I got rid of like 2 or 3 of them at the beginning of December. And I'm just kind of laughing and kicking myself because a couple of them were like the 260-page notebooks, which would have been perfect for this setup. But, you know, somebody thought that they didn't need a passport size this year. So I sold them. And anyways, I still had a couple notebooks that had some unutilized pages. So what I did was I ripped those out and just kind of set them up like a notebook style. I got some cardstock. I glued them to the back of the pages. And here you'll see what I did here. This is just the inner cover. And I glued that down. I included this holidays list from Virgo and Paper, as well as the yearly calendar. These are freebies on her website if you're interested. And the reason that I did that was because I really like this Tomoe River paper. I feel like you get more bang for your buck as far as pages goes and portability and a compact size. So I really love the thin paper, and I have so many pages to write on, and you know, I don't have to have like a big chunky notebook insert in here. I did print this dashboard off of Pinterest. I included the year on a piece of grid paper. I just really like the way that that turned out. I thought it looked really cute. Tip that in. And then I printed this background off of Pinterest as well. Included the Coffee Monsters Co. freebie. These were just the monthly stickers that I purchased off the website. And I've been writing a couple things in here. I won't really share too much of what that is. But so far, I like this little insert that I made. And I didn't have to spend a dime to make it. Plus, I was able to pick the cardstock. And it's just kind of going like with this black gothy theme that I have going on, which I also love. This is the other side of the canvas insert. I just have a couple pictures in here. It does have another pocket here. I haven't put anything in there. I did make a couple of cardstock folders and just use some washi tape from a recent Happy Planner purchase. These are just some funeral cards from both of my grandmothers. That might sound a little morbid, but it kind of reminds me to think about them often, so I keep those there. I keep them in every planner that I set up. And this is just some more additional pages that I have left over from that butchered notebook. So I made another insert here, and these are just going to be for scratch notes. Disposable scratch notes, no big deal. I don't plan on keeping it or archiving it or anything like that. There's some more Post-it notes right here. This is the other side of that folder that I made. And this is just a passport size common planner from Sterling Ink. I did mention before in one of my previous videos, I wasn't sure how I was going to use it, and I've been using it to set up my everyday notes and to-dos. I have been using my weeks setup, so I'll just show you guys that. I still really love this, so I'm going to continue to use it until I decide that it no longer makes me happy or I no longer want to use it. But I have been using this as a social media planner, and it's been working out really well. So I have plenty of room to write down notes, video notes, things like that in here. The reason I had it off to the side was because I have been using it for this video as well. I'm still using this. I really love this setup. I don't even have a need to really put it in a cover at this point. I've been using this cover from Salty Katie Co. And it's really flexible. I kind of like the way that it feels in my hand, kind of bendy. I can't describe it, but I like this as a setup for my social media planning. And I've been using this passport size for my everyday carry, or everyday planner carry. I guess I should specify. I live in Texas, so an everyday carry can really mean multiple things. In fact, I have an everyday carry knife that I carry with me everywhere. So yeah, this is my everyday planner carry. One of the things I really like about this is that I've just been tucking this into the back pocket. I am not setting it up in the strings. I don't want to damage the spine of this. I've already seen a little bit of damage with taking it in and out of the strings a couple of times. I'm just opting not to put that in there. So what I'm doing instead is I'm just tucking it in this back pocket here. It does have a pen loop of the way that this is made. I love that you can put a ton of stuff. It is really taking me back to 2016 Chunky TN era in the planner community. So I'm having a lot of fun with it. But anyways, I know that this is just kind of like a basic setup. It wasn't really very detailed or anything like that. I just wanted to show you guys what I've been doing with it. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. I will be posting more content in relation to this. Like I said, I've been having a ton of fun setting it up, and I hope to add more decorative aspects to it as well as more personalized aspects to it. So subscribe if you haven't already, if you're interested in checking that out. So I will catch you guys on the next one. Stay warm out there, stay safe, and see you later.